So, you're thinking about buying a home. There is so much to learn, so much to do, and it seems to have a language with a lot of words that you may not even understand. Don't worry. Regardless of what you've heard, it's pretty easy to get through this process. If you're not buying your home using cash that you already have in the bank, then the first step is to get pre-qualified with a lender licensed in your state. The best lender to use is someone you personally know and trust. If you don't know someone, then you can do some research online to compare rates, or you can also ask your realtor if he or she can recommend someone. Mortgage lending is a competitive industry. There will be a variety of things to consider when choosing which lender is best for you. The first kind of company that I'd like to mention is a big bank or a huge online lender. Some pros in using companies like this: usually have competitive rates, and they are companies with which people have already done business. They are familiar brands. The cons about these companies are that they rarely can close escrow in 30 days. To find out if they can, ask them if they will guarantee it. Because they are often huge companies, they may not offer individualized service. You may be dialing a call center and speaking to a different person every time. What about e-lenders? The pros of using companies that don't have a brick-and-mortar presence is that they typically have less overhead, and they can charge a little less in fees. They are also in call centers around the world, so speaking to the same person is sometimes difficult, and your mortgage loan officer may sometimes have dozens of clients at a time. Local lenders can almost always close escrow on time. Depending on the market, sometimes in less than 20 days. You will be likely to always work with the same mortgage loan officer and team throughout the process. Not all of them work on nights or weekends. So ask them if they do. You'll oftentimes find that this is essential for getting your bid in on time. Local lenders might not always have the best rates out there. They strive to be in the middle of the pack when it comes to interest and fees, so they can be competitive, but are rarely the lowest when it comes to rates. You are basically trading a quick, close, and good, consistent, individualized customer service for some extra costs. Whomever you decide to use, remember that regardless of what they say, you can refinance in 6 months. They may tell you that you have to wait a year, but that's rarely the case. Check with your refinance company and let them know. They can guide you properly. Once your loan officer checks some info like your work history, income, and your debts, you will receive a pre-qualification form or a pre-approval letter, depending on what state you live in. In Arizona, where I am licensed, you will need an Arizona pre-qualification form. Congratulations! Now you know how much home you can buy. Now it's time to call me, your realtor, and start shopping for homes. Ready for the next step? Call or text me at 480-204-1646.